here already. 7-0 Providence lead. Coach Buckley calls his guys over to try to figure something out. See if we can get some points on the board.
Yeah, just trying to settle things, right? 7-0 lead. You got to talk to your guys, get their heads back in it.
Definitely, because you look up, you mess around and give up another 3-point play. Now you're down double figures.
Yeah, 7-point deficit is nothing these days, but you can't let it drag on.
No, you definitely don't. You don't want it to get any bigger if you can help it. But Bishop Kenny teams are solid. I mean, they coach well, so they're not going anywhere. All right, ball out of bounds. Brand new shot clock. Providence coming down. As Mayberry crosses the half-court line, looks to get something set up, goes over to Christie. Running their curl play. Christie seems to go one-on-one. He wants this one. Got it for two.
He was just stronger there than anybody in the court.
Much more skilled. It's tough, man, when you get a college-level basketball player and you're on that island, tell you what.
Yeah.
All right, Bishop Kenny decides to shoot the ball. They give him the three, and we're going to go Joe Joseph with a three.
He can shoot it. I saw him play a little bit last year, and it can really knock shots down.
Definitely. They needed that one bad. All right, corner for Grunto. Lines it up, no good, but you have an almost tip by Stewart. Controlled by number 32, Jack Lyons for Bishop Kenny. BK looks to push. And you're going to get a foul there called on Christie on the grab.
That's what they need, just a little momentum change.
Listen, great job by Joe Johnson. He just kind of pushed into him, and, hey, he grabbed him. Got a quick foul. All right, 3 minutes left on the game clock. 3 minutes and 5 seconds. All right, ball inbounded. Look up top.
Same drive. Oh,
decided to do something a little different
there, yeah.
All right, try to put back for James Davis. No good, and the ball goes over to Providence. I tell you what, who's moving kind of slow today as far as like getting things going is number 50 for Bishop Kenny. He's one of the top guys.
Yeah, he is, and he hadn't gotten it going yet. We just saw that in the last game with Nees. It's such a slow start by a team that have won a lot of games, and Bishop Kenny's kind of doing the same thing.
Definitely. There's a different generation of guys, if they don't get going, it's hard for them to find it sometimes.
Right.
All right, great move by number 13, Stewart, with a turnaround for two. All right, Providence seems to push the little pressure up a little bit, going full court man. Hogan Labyak, covered by Mayberry. All right, ball's kicked over to Jackson. I know he wants it. He seems like he wants to do something to Davis with the curl play. Jackson turns the ball over. Pass to nowhere.
He's getting frustrated right now. Just got to settle. And these guys, this game right here, Bishop Kenny Providence, these, Coach Martin, Coach Buckley know what each other are going to do,
yes.
What they're going to say. Coach Martin started off at Bishop Kenny.
Definitely. It's kind of an inner rivalry. It's not necessarily a student-based rivalry, but, they just kind of coaching-wise, they enjoy playing against each other. All right, still by Bishop Kenny. They look to push Drew Jackson. All right, he has the ball over at 50. Hogan, he wants to create something. I know he wants to try to find some offense and get going. With a flip shot, nothing going. Christie looks to clear. Goes back to Davis with the pull-up. No good. Left hand.
I know Hogan wants to get something going, but that's probably not the shot Coach Buckley wanted. Trying to force it a little bit.
All right. Christie with the pull-up for three. And that's going to be the tough part because Providence they won't stop scoring.
No.
You're going to look up, they're going to keep scoring. They're going to score and score. So the scoreboard keeps changing. So you got to match them.
Right.
All right, great help defense by Christie, slows him down. And like you said, Jackson's a little frustrated, but gets the ball over to the corner for three. Nothing but nets. Thomas Hayne.
That's what they got to do. Just take good shots, good open shots. Don't rush. Try to limit, as you said, Providence is going to score.
Definitely. All right, quick, inside, outside, Christie to Stewart. Definitely, yeah. Down on the baseline all by himself. I tell you what, you can almost see the difference in Christie as opposed to the defender that's on him.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Once again, a frustrated Hogan Labyak turns the ball over. All right, he's coming out now, being subbed by Braxton Dowdell, and also Jaden Ransom comes in the game. All right, shot clock is off. We got 33.9 seconds left on the game clock for the first quarter. All right, Mayberry settles in at half court. Looks like they're just going to try to go for the one shot here.
Up 10 here with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Coach Martin has to be happy with the defensive output right here, holding them to 6.
Has to be definitely happy in the fact that right now you either go up 10 or you go up 12. And they kind of score pretty quickly, too. All right, they're back out in the press. Look to move. Ransom goes quickly. Ball's thrown up by Braxton. No good. All right, 12-point lead going into the second quarter. Providence over Bishop Kenny.
Yeah, they're frustrated right now. Bishop Kenny's frustrated. Heads are down. Got to keep it together. It's tough. You know, I talked to some college coaches over the summer, and they talked about the biggest difference between high school kids and college kids. No matter what happens, the college kids go to the next play. Heads aren't down. Whatever's going on, they just go to the next play. High school kids will, they'll 5 plays ago something bad's happened and they're still got their head down.
Well, definitely, and in college it's so interesting because you do realize that, yes, the regular season games matter, but it's still about what happens in postseason. When you get to postseason now, it's time to bring it together. And like you said, no need to put your head down because you're going to get that opportunity again, or you're going to be at the opportunity to play defense and make a play for your team. Just keep going out there and make it happen.
Yeah, you can't change anything, right?
Yep.
It's in the past, so we're worried about the next play. Easier said than done with this age group.
Well, the thing about the body language, too, is it's interesting because when their head starts to go down, that's because their confidence is going down.
Yeah.
And those college players, no lack of confidence there.
It's different, right? And your head goes down, your body language changes. You're like shark in the water. Then Providence sees it and they're –
that's it. And like you said, you've already announced about 3 different colleges that these guys are going to be going to. So, and I tell you what, if anybody is interested, I tell you what, the big guy, number 45, he's a heck of a ball player as well.
Yeah, he's good. He's a young kid.
He's a young guy. Yeah.
He doesn't get a lot of the publicity that these other guys at Providence get, but he can play.
Definitely. And they're upperclassmen, so he'll still be around. All right, possession. Bishop Kenny, ball's inbound, half court. All right, Braxton looks to set something up. The 23 with the head fake, nothing going. Turnover. Stewart steals it out the air. He has Christie running with him. He decides to pull up at the free throw line. Count it for 2. Like I say, just ball players right there.
Yeah, and Providence didn't do anything special, right? They're just, they're making open shots, defending really well.
Got the hands in the passing lane. All right, Davis goes to the basket strong and taken off the backboard by Stewart. Mayberry looks to push. Has him by himself, kicks the ball out. 2. Hines out the front of the rim, no good.
It was a great pass.
Great pass, yes.
That's what he does. He's very unselfish.
And, as a coach, I had to get used to that new basketball because old school says, "Hey, man, finish the layup."
Right, right.
All right. Tries to go back door. Number 5 gathers it and picked up by Mayberry again. All right, Hines he looks to push. He has a man up the floor and misses him. But Providence, 28 seconds on the shot clock.
He barely didn't get a 10-second call right there. The ref was not counting.
Yeah, good.
All right, Hines to Mayberry, 16 seconds on the shot clock. Ball goes back to Stewart. He looks to be aggressive. Goes baseline. And he's fouled by Davis. No worries, first team foul.
They don't use a lot of bench at Providence. We've only seen 6 guys so far.
That's it. That's all you're going to get there. All right, Hines for a long 3 up the back of the rim. Controlled by Bishop Kenny's. Braxton Dowdell. All right, Jackson's back in the game. Turns the corner. Doesn't have anything. Pushed out of bounds. No foul. Goes to the basket with a flip shot, and it's good for 2. Jaden Ransom. Timeout, Bishop Kenny.
Buckley's trying to Coach Buckley wants to disrupt things here a little bit, get a bucket, maybe change something up. They got to change something up. They got to stop him.
And I want to believe he's probably going to come out of maybe a full court pressure, some type of zone press maybe.
Right.
I would think so.
You know, Providence is getting shots off early in the shot clock, too. They're not taking their time by any means. Just getting easy shots.
And I tell you what, when you got college type players, I mean, you don't really worry about the shot clock too tough, you know,
No.
because the game is fast.
Mm-hmm.
And the last few possessions have been kind of off steals or off rebounds,
Right.
get the ball to the floor real quick. And they've even missed a couple opportunities where they were up the floor already and didn't pass the ball.
Exactly. You're exactly right.
All right, we got a fun-filled afternoon of basketball. Some great games coming up. Great games.
If you haven't done so already, you got to click that subscribe button. Sunshine State Broadcasting will be here all day. Share with your family and friends that can't be here.
And that's the goal, and that's why we do this, because we want the people who are not here to be able to see. Jacksonville being a military city. Hines throws up the three. Still no good. Great box out, and they can get the foul. Push from behind. 45, Providence.
Yeah, these kids deserve to be seen, you know, families in different states, whatever it is. Perfect opportunity to do so here on Sunshine State Broadcasting.
Oh, for sure. And we talk about two private schools right here. We got Bishop Kenny and Providence. So guaranteed there's some people out there that would love to see them play.
No doubt about it. You know what will be cool if we get those like Jacksonville State fans watching, want to see one of their future players, or Naval Academy, or whoever it may be.
That's it, yes.
Tune in and watch their future.
Man, definitely. They can hit us up and let us know. And we'll let them know the next games are.
Yeah.
We'll go out and check them out. All right, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Jackson up top, probes, gets double team, and he gets another foul on the big guy.
The big fella just checked him 3 rows into the bleachers.
I know. He almost got to put himself in no man's land, which is tough for him. And when we said Providence is not very deep, and now the big guy with 2 fouls for sure. Coach is going to roll the dice, though, and leave him in. All right, 5 minutes, 20 seconds on the game clock. All right, run the jump. All right, controlled by Thomas Haynes. Hogan's back in. Looks at the probe, tries to find something. Ransom.
If you don't.
Right. But we did say he's young.
Right.
So he's still trying to figure things out.
So now can Bishop Kenny take advantage of the big guy being on the bench, having somebody in that doesn't get a lot of playing time now.
All right, back to that zone press I was telling you about, a 1-2-2 3/4 court. And guess what? They get a turnover.
What they want.
And I really think it was an ill-advised pass by Mayberry because he had Christie up top with him.
It was. He was trying to hit the home run, and it wasn't necessary.
Right. All right, Ransom's out, and Joseph comes back. JJ.
10-point game.
All right, quick move to the basket for Davis.
Touch it, hey, bringing a little life to the Bishop Kenny bench. 8-point game now.
And exactly what you said, with the big guy not being in there, automatically there's no big guy in there, so you go hard to the basket.
Take advantage, get it inside.
All right. Bishop Kenny's out into a 3-2, actually 1-3-1 kind of matchup defense there. But they give up the three. Number 2, Eckner.
He comes in for the big fella and knocks down a 3.
That's it. Hey, all you want is positive plays. Davis to the basket, and he gets called for the travel. Turnover. Frustrated player.
Yeah. He is. You can tell he's trying to do a little too much right now. At that, when you're in that situation, you got guys on your team that can step up. And again, it's the age. You know, if you could rely on the other guys, just try to do something good. Get a rebound. Get a turnover.
There it is. Got one there for Providence. Christie turns the ball over. Goes to Hogan. Kicks out JJ. Nothing doing. D'd up by Stewart. Still pulls the 3.
You can shoot it.
There they are. They got the momentum, and they're pushing at it. Great shot. I mean, they sized them up, saw the distance, and made it happen. All right, Eckner again. Is he 100%? No. Back of the rim. All right, tipped out. Stewart's there waiting on it, and here's the finish. All right, Jackson in the corner.
He's been a little frustrated, too.
Yep. He's getting bailed out with some touch fouls, but that's going to give Providence, their 4th team foul. So the next foul, Bishop Kenny shoots 2. All right, Davis comes out, momentum guy, replaced by Jack Lyons. Two minutes, 57 seconds. All right, almost throw. Jackson pulls up for 3. A little short there. Air ball.
Drew is definitely frustrated too. He'll be all right.
But he'll definitely be all right.
He's a player.
Now, because he's one whose head has not dropped one time.
Right.
Even through his frustrations and everything, he's still ready to play. All right, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. 10-point lead, Providence. Mayberry from deep. Call it NBA range.
Yeah, that was deep. Just as Bishop Kenny gets a little bit of momentum, Providence steps back in and knocks down a big 3.
Definitely. You know, there are a couple little things that players do that's fitting, and that would be one of those where you put your hand over your mouth and say, shh.
Yeah,
quiets it down. All right, 3-pointer off by JoJo. Ball goes out of bounds. Providence ball. Christie looks to inbound to Mayberry. Once again, Bishop Kenny goes to 3/4 court press zone. 1-2-2 press. 2 minutes, 7 seconds on the game clock. 13-point lead, Providence. All right, ball's inbounds. Almost stolen. Christie has it in the middle. Gets over to Eckner. Got to the corner. Stewart gave up the baseline. Did not go. Mayberry kicks it out. Eckner, no 3. Gets to the free throw line area. Goes back to Stewart for the 3. No good. Strong rebound. We have a possession here.
Tell you what, number 2 there from Providence is coming and, like you said, just positive plays, right?
That's it, yes. And you know what? Not just shooting threes, but also hustle plays inside. All right, number 10, Hines come back and replaces number 2, Eckner. Providence ball out of bounds. 32 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute, 40 seconds, game clock. Quick pass over to the corner. No good for the 3. Controlled by Providence. Bishop Kenny.
Gorto with the open 3 in the corner. Those will fall for him, so you cannot leave him open for long.
Right. Good shooters keep shooting. I tell you what, Jackson's out there dancing, trying to make a move, and Stewart would not move at all. All right, Stewart kicks it over to 12. He has a 3 in front of the rim. Ball is controlled by number 32 for Providence. Picked up Jack Lyons with a quick, easy 2.
Providence had a little confusion there about who was going to grab that rebound. Both of them looked at each other.
That's right. Jack said, thank you. All right, Mayberry again. Looks off the 3, but then he takes it and counted again.
Nothing but net for the point guard.
Tell you, that's how you silence the crowd. All right, 56 seconds, game clock. All right, once again, Hogan with the basketball. I don't think he scored this half, and that's not like him at all. All right, double team. Goes to Hogan. Double team again. Kicked over to Joe. D'd up very good by Mayberry. Bishop Kenny still trying to figure it out. Jackson, top of the key.
Yeah, Providence is swarming these guys right now.
Everywhere. Great job. Get the shot up. And we have a push foul on Bishop Kenny. Shot clock goes off. 27.8 on the game clock. That foul is called against number 12, Thomas Hain.
You'll see Providence here hold the ball for 1 shot, I am assuming.
Well, they tried that last time.
Yeah,
they scored with 9
easy.
seconds. Yeah. All right, yes. Once again, they look to trying to slow things down. 12 seconds on the game clock. They go to that 1-4 high set. Ball goes with Stewart. 7 seconds. Goes to the basket. And he gets the basket and the foul.
Like last time, though, they're shooting probably a little bit earlier than Coach wanted them to, but you can't pass it up.
No, you can't pass it up. And you get a bonus with it as well. All right, here at the Sunbash at Bishop Snyder High School. John Bishop Snyder.
Coming up at halftime here, we'll have Jake Perper from the Hoop Vibe who puts this Sunbash tournament on. Look forward to hearing from him.
Definitely. No good on the free throw. Last second shot will not count because it was still in his hands.
No good.
When the horn went off.
33-17 at half. We have, like I said, Bishop Kenny had a small, minute second there that they had a little momentum going. but it did not last.
And I tell you what, you say it did not last, but it did not last because of one guy at that point in time. And that was Mayberry. He hit those 2 threes, and I think really stagnated that momentum that they're trying to gain.
Right, and you thought they would be able to take a little bit. They took advantage of the big guy first play when he went to the bench. But then after that, not so much.
Like you said, I think Providence defense with the swarming that they were doing, they were somewhere everywhere. At that point in time, they really got an opportunity to kind of confuse them, and they really didn't get a chance to get in there to take care of the situation with the big guy on the bench.
That's exactly right. And as I said, we have Jake Perper here. We're going to get him a mic and get him ready to roll here.
Right, and while we take care of that, listen, we got 4 big games. Right now we got the 4 o'clock game, Providence versus Bishop Kenny. And then at 5:30, we got Impact Christian, which I saw them Thursday night. What a team.
Yeah.
Definitely want to tune in to watch that versus Tallahassee Rickers.
Yeah, some big-time games, some big-time teams coming up. That's what you see, the Sunbash across the state, Tampa, Orlando. Big-time teams coming in and playing. Have it here in Jacksonville, some of the best teams we'll see.
Most definitely.
You gotta love it.
Yes, and then 7 o'clock, we got the Fleming Island Boca Ciega game as well. And then 8:30, you have Mainland versus Andrew Jackson. Definitely. 2 teams that could definitely be in the state finals at some point in time at the end of the season. All right, we'll make sure we thank our sponsors, First Baptist Church of Orange Park.
Courtney, LaTroy, you got me? Can you hear me here with Jake? Here we are at the Sunbash Tournament, live on Sunshine Jake State Broadcasting. And I have here with me Jake Perper, who runs this tournament across the state. Basically, Jake, I just want to pass you the microphone. Number one, tell me how this got started with you. Tell me about the different stops that you have, and where you're going next.
Yeah, with your first question, I was sitting in a gym in 2017, and I was sitting in I'll wait for you. How everything started, I was sitting in a gym in 2017 in Tampa, where I'm based out of. And, I grew up watching City of Palms my whole life down in Fort Myers.
Yeah.
Saw how, the growth that it had from a regular high school to a college. And I said, why don't we do something in Tampa? I started Sunbash not knowing what I was doing. I wrote for prep hoops. I was a scout. Grew into bigger roles and ran events for them, but started at Carrollwood Day. Was lucky enough to have Holy Spirit Prep with Anthony Edwards as a junior. I had Pebblebrook the year after that, Colin Sexton, their whole starting lineup. D1. We had South Miami. We had a bunch of really, really good teams the first year, and it was similar to this Friday, Saturday.
Tell me again, when was the first year?
It was January of 18, planned in 2017, and I just I had no website. No marketing, nothing. Just kind of went in on a whim, and it went really great. And I was like, why don't we just keep building it? So I always wanted to do more Sunbashes. I brought Miami on 2 years later. That we just ran the 7th this year. And when I started Hoop Vibe in 2022, we brought on Orlando and Jacksonville. So it's the Sunbash series, as we call it. And the order goes Orlando, Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville. This is the last of the stops. Obviously, with Hoop Vibe, we do individual showcases in the spring and the fall.
Yeah.
We have a big all-star game coming up on March 18th in St. Pete. We have a big fall league between the villages and also St. Pete, home base.
We're hoping to bring a fall league up here to Jacksonville, too.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, Hoop Vibe started in August of 2022. It just made sense. I could have done other things with my life, but I want to help kids. I want to put them in this platform. We talk about City of Palms, we talk about those major events. They're awesome. They're beautiful basketball events, but there's that next level, and that's what this is. Sunbash, Hoop Vibe, all the stuff that I do, I try to cater to that next level and help the kids that really need it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I want the best teams, the best players, but I want to work with coaches and teams that appreciate what we're doing, and we appreciate what we're giving them.
No doubt about it. And I can tell you, I wear a lot of different hats. I'm a parent, I'm a coach, I'm an announcer. So, and I can tell you that for those that watch, and for those that are watching live or will rewatch this recording, the hoopvibe.com is a lot of our go-to source for high school basketball. When it comes to rankings, when it comes to, I can tell you this, there are a lot of rankings out there, a lot of websites that do rankings, but some of those people don't even see the kids play. And I can tell you right now that Jake, everyone he has on his board, you've seen him play, whether it's a fall league, it's a Sunbash event, whether it's the live period in Gainesville, whatever it is, you're there.
Yeah, and honestly, like the thing is, when I started everything when I was younger, I would go to any game. I'd go to as many games as I possibly could. Now through my events, I get the teams to come to me, and I don't really go to a lot of one-off games, which I feel bad about, but I don't have enough time. And I stream a lot of stuff during the playoffs. I'll be watching the Panhandle, Melbourne, Miami all at once. I got 5 screens going on my TV. But to your point, like just again helping kids and using the Hoop Vibe as a platform for that. Everyone thinks we're a bit, I talk to people that are like, oh man, your social media is great, and this, that, and the other. I'm like, that's me that does that.
Right.
And like the credentials that we do, I don't think even the kids probably realize they have their player names on them. I do that. I put that in an Excel spreadsheet, get that sent out to our company, and get it printed. And it's not about a brag. It's like I want those details. I know the kids like that stuff, and they love it. They put it on their bags, and I want to do things to help them and help them get seen on top of just having fun.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you could have a scout come to one game, kid plays terrible, they write them off, but you literally see kids 5, 6, 7 times and know their true game from start to finish.
Yeah, you can't base off of one game. Like you just can't. You can't even base it off of 2 games sometimes. And honestly, coming to Jacksonville and just being in the major cities that we are just for Sunbash has really helped me in terms of what I get to see. Obviously being in Tampa, you can only see so much. Miami, we go down there, we get to see all those teams that you normally can't see, and a lot of them don't stream their games because they're afraid of them stealing their play calls and all that, which I get, and it's whatever. But you got to get out there. There's nothing like actually being in the gym and watching hoops.
Yeah,
and that's what we're trying to do through Hoop Vibe, and Sunbash is just a big part of it. And I think the kids enjoy it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They do love it, and just have it. It brings like a playoff type atmosphere. Yeah, a lot of times, maybe not this game because these are local, but a lot of you're going to have Impact Tallahassee Rickards, Mainland Jackson. They're teams that you don't see all the time. Fans love to come. You get a playoff atmosphere. That's what we love. That's why we come stream games live. Yeah, because it just brings attention to these kids.
Yeah, no, and we appreciate you doing the stream. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like not every Sunbash could be the same. Tampa's the biggest one we do. That's the hub. 9th year this year. We had 24 games over 3 days. It's a long week, but we pull teams from all over the state, and that's a different model because it's January or the end of December. The weekend things, it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to get a team from Miami to come up here for 2 games, unless they really, really want to play. So I'm appreciative of the Jacksonvilles and Miami's where they want to play crosstown opponents. I was talking to Jim Martin before the game, and he said we don't really play Bishop Kenny. We haven't played him in 5 years. So this is a big game for them, and Kenny as well. So
we talked about that. We were talking about how this is kind of a rival game, but it's not. They don't play each other. Yeah. So having them here, it's a different atmosphere. It's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, we're just trying to create fun because like you said, you go to a one-off game. Yeah, you get some fans there, but it's just another game. Right. We're trying to make it special. I go to events all over the country between AAU and high school, and I'm trying to take my notes and see what we could do to get better because this is not. I don't want to be status quo every year. Be like, hey, Sunbash, we do the same stuff. Like I want to make it better, right? And that's the goal. That's the goal with Hoop Vibe as well. Obviously, with our individual showcases and anything we do to help them get exposure. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Jake. We appreciate you being here. TheHoopVibe.com. If you're not, if you haven't gone, if you just see like Jake said, it's not just social media. Go to TheHoopVibe.com. You can see live. You can see articles, write-ups about the tournament, rankings of kids and whatnot, and it's really the go-to for Florida basketball. Yeah, no, I appreciate the plug. We're trying to build this thing and just spread the word. Spread the word about the Hoop Vibe and what we're doing for trying to help these high school kids. You got it. We appreciate you, and we're 50 seconds away from the second half. Thank you, Jake. Appreciate you. Here.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.
All right, here we go. Second half is underway. Thanks, Jake Purper, for the Hoop 5 Sunbash Tournament for visiting us at halftime. Let's see what Coach Buckley drew up at halftime to get the things rolling here.
Definitely, and Coach Martin's rolling the dice. He has a big guy out there. There's 3 fouls. All right. Shot short. Ball's pushed quickly. Stewart looks to make something happen with the Euro step. Right hand flip layup. Count it.
When Providence can get out and run, Stewart, Christie, it's very hard to stop. Those guys get up and down the court fast.
But I tell you what, though, I mean, Kenny, which you know is definitely always a fundamentally sound team, they never stop the ball.
No.
You know, and Stewart just said, hey, if you're not going to stop me, I'm going all the way to the basket. All right, here we go. Joe looks to go to ball. Lions for 3. In front of the rim, follows his own shot. Big guy still contesting a lot. Even with the 3 fouls, cleared by Mayberry.
I think Archie Martin's a little bit more comfortable playing him, up 18 right now. So
definitely, as well as he feels like his hybrid guys can handle it.
They do. They really did do a good job with him on the bench.
They did, yes. Expanded the lead and everything. All right, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Mayberry pushed the ball, kicks it out to Grunto. Grunto still not getting there. The big guy with the finish. Count it. Almost a rebound. Put back.
Big fella's having fun, too. He's smiling back down the court.
And also, that just put Providence up by 20, which is not what Coach wanted coming out of the locker room with Bishop Kenny. All right, Joseph. Nothing doing. Gets the ball back out to Hogan, who's still pitching the shutout right now. There he goes, the Lions. Pull up, no good. Gets his rebound again. Throws one up, and he gets the roll. And the big guy did the right thing, just put his 2 balls up and let it go. All right, Christie up top. He's probing, kicks the ball to the corner for Stewart.
A couple of times Providence have made bad passes when they had open shots.
Definitely. I was just going to talk about the bad pass because Stewart could have had that in rhythm. Nothing doing.
Gorso's last shot down there, he was low. He had to fumble it to catch it to shoot it.
All right, ball's kicked over to Joe Joseph.
Count it. The difference, that pass was right in his shooting pocket.
He stepped right into it. And you know what? He has a very nice jump shot.
It's textbook.
Yes, it looks good from top to bottom all the time. All right, Mayberry kicks it back out. Big guy probes Grunto from deep. No good. Now he's just searching for threes now. Yeah. But he's one of Coach's guys. I mean, he's a green light guy.
Here's the thing with Ryan. He missed like 4 or 5 right now. At any point, he can make 5 straight.
Yeah, it's streaky. I love Providence's overplaying defense to get to the basket. Still Hogan. Another one that's been kind of frustrated and not able to get to the spots that he wants to be in. All right, Mayberry has this guy on the island. Is he going to do anything with it? Calls for the high screen and roll. Turn the corner, looking for the big guy. Christie comes around the 3-point line. No good for the 3. Soft touch, rimmed out. All right, there he is, Joseph.
Here they go.
All right, here comes the 2 guys, that 2-headed monster. And Stewart just kind of easily went into the one-hand dunk.
Yeah. You get Stewart and Christie out on a break, it's over. I believe that Hogan and Drew Jackson, if I'm not mistaken, are both
You just called it, man. Those guys on the fast break, back-to-back dunks.
You get those guys out, it's tough to stop.
And it was interesting because you tell guys have played together for a while because as soon as Stewart got the ball, it's almost like they automatically knew, I'm tossing it up for my guy.
This is what we're going to do.
All right, once again, we're going to give a big shout out to our sponsor, First Baptist Church of Orange Park. Always here providing the live stream for the city of Jacksonville.
I don't think Coach Buckley liked Joseph's last shot there because he has subbed him out and gave him a little earful right here during the timeout.
Hey, let's go, White.
You know what? And that's just a coaching deal, because from a spectator's point of view, which I've not been able to be there for a long time, I can just see the kid trying to will his team back into
You're
it.
right. He's the only one making shots, right? So he's like, I got to do something. Nobody else is going to do it.
Yeah, you know what? I think where it was, I saw him come down. He looked the teammate off.
Right.
Then looked down to the ground. Then he shot the ball. So he kind of never really put himself in rhythm.
Right. He shouldn't be sitting there long.
Not long at all. And like I said, it might be more so a break than anything because both him and Lyons came out. All right, Ransom's back in the game. Puts the ball over to Jackson. Ball goes to Thomas. He has a nice spin move. Gets to the basket. Count the left-hand layup.
It's a tough shot right there.
Very tough. Count the bucket. Foul at number 13. Stewart. You know, that's interesting. That's Stewart's second foul kind of like that. A guy just kind of willing his way to the basket, and he's in there and getting a little body contact. All right, also, Hogan Labiak comes out the game, replaced by number 5, Braxton Dowdell. Free throw good. Coming into that 1-2-2 3/4 court press here. Mayberry on the corner, skip pass over to Hines. All right, 23 seconds on the shot clock. Bishop Kenny backs up into a man-to-man defense. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Christie on the curl move. He has a guy on the island.
It's the first time Providence is really taking their time to run the shot clock down.
All right, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Mayberry gets the travel. And that's what a shot clock situation does for you. He felt like he had to rush to get to the basket. But Bishop Kenny has a huge hole to dig out of it, but doesn't mean it can't do it.
No, exactly right. They got to do it, and they can't do it all at once. It's one of those situations. You got to one possession at a time. I know it's cliche, but it's really what you have to do.
All right, bounce pass in quick to Thomas. Blocked by Stewart. Davis on the finish. Bishop Kenny all over the rebounds. Braxton Didell offensive rebound put back for 2.
It's a different game with Providence with the big guy on the bench. Just rebound.
The basket. Remember, he went hard to the baseline. Right. And the basket. Remember, he went hard to the baseline. Right. And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right. You're right.
All right, Stewart used all parts of the rim to get the first one, but the second was a lot better. Nothing but nets. All right, Providence comes out in the full court man-to-man here. Ransom, Stewart, full court. Ransom beats him, gets to the basket with a nice athletic layup.
That looked easy.
Yeah, very easy. Once again, big guy not on the court. All right, 2 minutes, 15 seconds in the third quarter. All right, Mayberry gets to the basket, bounce pass, goes to Christie for the reverse layup for 2.
That's what you said. They just got to go. Just play. Don't wait.
Yeah, they kind of got into the lull. They was trying to use the shot clock, man. Forget that. Let's play our game, at least at the end of the fourth quarter. All right, up top, 26 seconds on the shot clock. Davis has it. Looking for a teammate, finds Jackson. Providence with their switching man-to-man defense. Ball goes quickly to the corner. Tipped by Christie, out of bounds. 16 seconds. 16 seconds on the shot clock.
$16-point game here. Bishop Kenny's goal is to cut that lead to 10-12 going into fourth. He just haven't been able to get anything really going consistently.
What I'm going to say is that Grunto drew a heck of a foul right there because I'm not going to say it was there, but he bailed out at the right time at the right position.
And he gave a little smirk there.
Yes, he did.
He might have known he got away with one.
Man, he played that one off very well. I think he may have another profession in line there. He might be a thespian, you know.
Yeah, right. The fans didn't like it either.
At all. Yeah. All right, we got Hogan. Labiak ready to come back in as well as Joe Joseph taking out Jackson and Thomas Hand. All right, we're just about ready to get back to play. 1 minute, 33 seconds on the game clock. All right, ball comes into Mayberry. Davis gets Kenny use a trap, gets rid of it quickly. Back to him, full speed.
Oh,
he had it. He had a lane,
didn't he?
Yes, he did. All right, Grunto in rhythm. Still trying to find that three. All right, Hines skies for the offensive rebound. One quick pass goes over to Stewart. Nothing doing. Comes back out to Mayberry. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Mayberry wants to get to the basket.
Used his body really well right there.
Very well. All right, good rebound by Davis. Bishop Kenny on the fast break. Skip pass. Stolen by Stewart. Saw that a mile away.
Yeah.
52 seconds. Game clock. Timeout. Providence.
Coach
You know what?
Martin wants to draw something up right here, I guess.
I was just about to say, that's actually a very good timeout because he hadn't used many in the first half.
Right.
So he still has them in his pocket. Take that one, draw something up right here, get a good opportunity, knowing that you got to go back on defense.
Right.
So you almost call your offense and your defense together.
Exactly, a combo timeout.
I hear you, Coach.
Yeah. Yeah, Tyler Martin down there in the huddle drawing something up.
So at what point in time do you think Tyler takes over?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It has to be close.
Jim's been doing it a long time. I know his wife is, as everyone knows, is having some health issues, and he's got a lot on his mind, I know.
And in fact, for a large part of the season, I think Tyler was coaching when Jim wasn't here.
Yeah, so, you know what Jim always has done is had some great assistants around. So he could probably step away at any point and let these guys, run the show. But
he has a passion for it. He loves it.
He's got a passion for it. He's been doing it for a long time.
Yeah, and he has a youth program. Yeah. And his youth program is out of sight as well.
Right.
All right, 26 seconds on the shot clock. Ball into Christie.
I think everybody in Jacksonville at some point has done something with the Jacksonville Basketball Academy or above that he runs.
All right, quick run and jump by Bishop Kenny. Still couldn't figure it out. Providence handles it pretty quickly. 12 seconds on the shot clock. All right, Mayberry up top. Dribbles through everything. Kicks the ball over to Hines for three. And there is the finish off the rebound by Christie. What a highlight, baby. Let's make it happen.
Came flying out of nowhere.
And I tell you what, it's one of those situations where he just jumped. And he said, whatever happens.
Exactly.
If it goes in, good.
Right.
If not, I'm taking it home.
Yeah, I'll be here just in case, right?
Yeah. Full court man-to-man by Providence. 16 seconds on the game clock. Joe Johnson up top. Feed by Christie. 10 seconds. Ransom to Lions. Back to Hogan. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stolen by Christie. And he doesn't get it off. Empty possession, as my guy Courtney Wallace would say.
And it's tough. It's like, at what point, if you're Bishop Kenny, do you guys kind of just let your guys go because you're running clock, you're running plays, we got to score points in a hurry now.
That's it. Like, you almost got to take a book out of Providence's game plan. Hey, that shot clock is not your friend right now. Just go get points.
Yeah, you got to go score early and often.
Right, because you got two guys who normally are lighting it up with Jackson and Hogan Labiak, and they don't really have any points right here.
Right.
And then you have your consummate three-point shooter and Thomas Haynes. He's trying, but he hasn't really been able to find the threes like he normally does as well.
Yeah, no, it's been tough. 29 points, going into the fourth quarter is not worth what they're used to.
Yeah, Coach Bishop Kenny is trying to figure it out. I mean, right now he actually going with almost an all-guard type situation. Jack Lyons is not going to be coming in the fourth quarter, as well as Hogan Labiak. They're both on the sideline.
Right.
I think what I'm looking at is more of a gritty team he's putting out there now to see if he can cause some turnovers.
Yeah, you got to get up. You got to get in their face, pressure, try to get some easy baskets, which is incredibly difficult to do against, a disciplined Providence team.
Exactly what I was getting ready to say. Plus, they get the opportunity to come back with the big guy, not really in foul trouble any longer because it's fourth quarter.
Right.
All right, Providence ball. Christie at the half-court line. All right, we have a zone press, which goes right into Bishop Kenny.
That's what they wanted.
kind of a lackadaisical pass by Mayberry. Ransom pulls up for three, front of the rim, no good.
They missed a wide open layup.
Another turnover. All right, Davis goes to the basket, spin move. Nothing doing, and rebounding quickly.
They're doing what they have to do. Play chaotic, make things happen, but they have to finish.
And I tell you what, the big guy makes his presence felt when he's out there. I mean, we instantly see he's out there, and when he wasn't out there, we knew it.
All of a sudden,
Mayberry
shots change.
Definitely. Doing fadeaways for no reason. All right, Jackson still trying to figure it out. Pulls up for three. No good. Another rebound by the big guy. 45.
I think they're doing exactly what I said, though. Just playing chaotic and letting it fly.
Yeah, and letting it fly from 48 and 50 feet, that's a hard thing.
It's a little different.
Yeah. All right, trying to inbound the ball. Jackson throws it up long. Joe Joseph. All right, up top versus Christie. Ransom. Christie switches. All right, off the leg.
I thought that was a kick.
I always thought too. That's why I said off the leg. All right, great defense by Stewart. Slows it up. Joe Joseph for another long three. And that's the other thing that Providence defense has done is making them shoot long shots.
Yeah.
All right, ball stays again here. They're saying that the big guy touched it on the way out of bounds. Yeah. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 6 minutes, 49 seconds on the game clock. Fourth quarter. Jackson having some issues getting the ball in bounds. Finds Davis. Davis with a nice, strong move.
Yeah, it was a good body, right?
Yeah, no good.
Created some space, but they can't make a shot.
Can't make a shot, and that definitely folds a difficult situation when you're down 18. All right, Mayberry probes, turns the corner, gets a little muscle, and nothing doing. Referee kind of said, hey, you're going to push, I'm not going to call it. All right, Jackson again, left hand, nothing doing. Throws the ball right to Mayberry, trying to get back. One on
good
three.
Decision.
Finds Christie inside, bounce pass to his teammate,
Great
Stewart.
ball movement.
They seem like one guy almost, one brain, two players.
Great ball movement. Mayberry pulled it out, made a great play. Christie was not selfish.
Nope.
Saw Stewart open. You got to love that kind of basketball.
Definitely. Basic basketball in the air, don't have everything. Find Ransom. Ransom pull up, two.
He's a good little player, and didn't get a lot of time. Okay,
all right,
watch
showtime.
Jacksonville State's getting a good one.
They are, yes. Got to figure out a way to follow that guy, man. Keep in contact with him. I tell you what, another thing the big guy does, he controls the press for him well, too. Nice quick pass to his teammate.
Oh, that was almost another dunk.
All right, Ransom up top. 18 seconds on the shot clock. The big guy gets to the basket.
Again, just put his hands up, made the shot change.
All right, Davis picks up the ball, but then loses it out of bounds. Turnover, Bishop Kenny. 5 minutes, 14 seconds.
We're getting further and further away. For you, you're playing a team like Providence. If you can't cut into the lead, a lot earlier than this, it's going to be a long fourth quarter.
All right, we had another situation for the alley-oop there, but they didn't take it. Hines, I think Hines saw him late. All right, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Christie up top. Jackson State commit.
No, I don't think it's a bad situation right here to run the clock a little bit.
Right.
Get you a good shot.
All right, under 10. We're at 7 seconds. Mayberry's going to have to make something happen. 5 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Quick move.
Gave it to him too late.
Yes, because Stewart has definitely a slow windup.
Yeah.
He had no chance. I thought Mayberry should win and shot the ball.
He should have. He probably didn't recognize the clock.
All right, 4 minutes, 35 seconds, game clock, fourth quarter. Providence up 20 points. All right, quick foul on Mayberry up top. No harm. All right, Bishop Kenny looks to inbound. Ball comes into Jackson.
Like we talked about earlier, Providence is not going to the bench much at all. Plays 7 guys, I believe.
I think that's all I saw. Ransom, 3, no good. Jackson gets the rebound. Reverse layup, no good. Does get the ball over to Davis. Davis still can't connect, and he knocks the ball out of bounds.
Providence is playing right there like they're up 20, and Bishop Kenny like they're down 20.
All right, Bishop Kenny comes out to a full court man-to-man. You know, I never understood the full court man-to-man and you let your guy get the ball.
Yeah, right.
All right, so right there I saw big-time basketball and somebody kind of loafing a little bit because there's no reason why Mayberry should not have been in position and kind of probing with Christie as he went to the basket.
That's what I'm saying. Some of the Providence guys right now are playing like they're up 20. You know, it's got to be frustrating to Coach Martin. Like, still lock in. Play like it's 0-0.
All right, Joe Joseph up top. Ball goes to Davis, comes back to him. Doesn't pull up for that. Kicks the ball over to Thomas. Thomas, foot on the line. Shoots it, no good. And Hines wrestles for the ball when we get a possession. 2 no foul calls, and we get a possession.
I think the refs want to get out of here.
I'm telling you, let's let it run. All right, 3 minutes, 26 seconds on the game clock. New shot clock for Bishop Kenny.
Bishop Kenny at 31 points here with 3:26 left is, you know, you're not going to win many games like that.
No, but it's not like Bishop Kenny. You know, they're averaging 59 points a game. Yeah, no roll there either, but he still gets his rebound, and he gets the layup. All right, Jaden Ransom picks up the loose ball and finishes for 2.
Coach Buckley's calling time out here. Just one of those teaching moments, right? You're getting closer to the end of the season, playoff time. You want to teach the kids how to finish games, certain situations.
That's it. So you want to talk them through a couple things real quick. 3 minutes, 12 seconds in this fourth quarter.
Got a lot of good basketball coming up.
Yes, some great games after this one, and we're here for it. You know, and like I said, I think he got kind of like a little gritty team out there because he has some of his number one guys. You know, they're still on the bench. You know, from Hogan, Labyak, also Jack Lyons, his starting center. Well, down the Providence huddle, I don't see the big guy inside. He's standing up around the perimeter, so he may not be going back in.
One of, I did notice that I said Providence played 7, but Cam Huguenard is one of their regulars in the rotation, but he is not dressed out tonight.
Right, okay. All right, they're going to go Hines, Mayberry, Christie, Stewart, and Grunto. Or Gornto, right? Gornto. All right, ball in bounds. Bishop Kenny is in the 1-2-2, 3-quarter court. Looks like Providence is going to kind of milk the clock a little bit here. All right, round jump at half court. Mayberry does find Christie. Going to get a foul on Thomas' hand.
Mayberry's tough to trap. He's the prototypical, point guard, settles things. Bishop Kenny's trying to trap him, but not so easy.
And I tell you what, he has a next level body. I mean, he's very strong, square shoulders, and like I said, definitely does not get himself trapped and always kind of under control.
And Christie's the same way. They got college bodies already.
Yes. And Christie's strongest attribute is athleticism. I mean,
oh yeah.
All right, Stewart in the corner does not take the 3.
Coach definitely told them to hold this till the end of the shot clock.
Definitely.
Because Stewart would not normally pass that up.
I know. All right, Hines is the one who finishes up with the ball for the shot. Christie finishes on the offensive rebound. Kicks out to Gornto. Lines up the 3, no good. Controlled by Ransom. Gets the ball out to Jackson, who's still trying to find something. He gets the layup, left hand.
First play of the game, right? The first possession, and here with 2 minutes left, he gets another bucket. Yeah. That happens though, man. It doesn't matter. Great players have games that the other team defends you really well, or
sky ball there,
or you're just off, or it happens.
All right, stolen by Mayberry at half court. Looks to go to the basket with a quick, easy layup. Yeah, like you said, Jackson, I think he got into a frustration mode, so he almost couldn't pull himself out. All right, long three for Jackson, followed by Joseph.
Came out of nowhere, didn't he, Coach?
I saw him leave the three-point line. Next thing I know, he was dunking. All right, 1 minute,
and
31
Providence will
seconds.
get much deeper with big fella Noah Nelson in the huddle now, who has transferred back to Providence from Spire Academy.
Gotcha. And he's eligible to play soon?
I don't know details,
okay.
But
if he gets on the court, he's going to be an asset.
No doubt about it.
I'll tell you what, I've done a lot of basketball this particular season here. Very proud of what we've done here at Sunshine State Broadcasting. But I just get the opportunity to see very good basketball, and I'm seeing what I feel like are some state qualifying teams. And we keep reiterating the fact that states are now here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, man, what a difference it can make if one of these local teams can make it to that Final Four and play at UNF, right?
Yes, and right now I'm counting three that I feel very confident about. When you say Jackson, definitely watching Impact. I feel like they have a strong chance as well. But I'm looking at Ponte Vedra, Providence. It's some pretty good schools out there that I think can make it to that final series.
Yeah, it's going to be opportunity. It's a different story when you get to sleep in your own bed and get up and have a meal and head over to the game rather than a hotel breakfast, right?
That's it. Definitely can't forget about Fleming. Fleming is serving some very good basketball with some high-profile players. All right, Stuart going to Providence is definitely content on just running out some clock.
Yeah.
In the middle of Christie. Christie goes to his buddy once again with the sky. Would you call that a sky floater or
I don't know. That was I want to dunk on you, but I didn't quite, but
that's
hey,
it.
2 points is 2 points.
I'll just say I jump higher than you.
Yeah.
All right, we see Byron Shamwell has made it in the house as well. Got here early in his team. They don't play until, 8:30?
Yeah, early. He wants to see this good basketball. The next game is going to be a good game.
That's it.
You got Warren Hart over there with him. Warren Hart,
okay,
a Jackson alumni who went on to play football at Florida State. Rod Joyce in front of him, who played, who was my high school rival and now like family. Played at Auburn after Jackson.
Auburn, yeah. All right, ball's up top. 53 seconds on the game clock.
Rusty Farmer, 2 down from there, from the area, West Nassau area, that went on to play at Queens University.
Yes. He and I had a little conversation earlier. My 7 years as coach over there. He remembered that. He remembered my son was playing for us. That was a huge conversation.
Great guy. All those guys I was fortunate to play with in the off season and made great friends.
That's great, definitely. That's 46 seconds on the game clock, 30 on the shot clock. Providence definitely is content. Just got to hold it and running the clock out.
He thought he was going to dunk that, didn't he?
Like he turned it over. All right, one more dunk for Stewart from Mayberry. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Got to travel there.
He forgot to dribble before he did that.
Well, it's interesting because he waited on the ball instead of going to meet the ball.
Right.
And he would have been fine. All right. 20-point lead. Providence. Shot clock is off. 16 seconds on the game clock. I want to say that Bishop Kenny is going to go ahead and concede this one.
Yeah. Tough one for Bishop Kenny. They got to go back to the drawing board. They'll be fine. They're a great team. Coach Buckley's a great coach.
Most definitely. So 3 seconds, 2, 1. We have a ball game.
That was that's what you call wire to wire. That was not the from a fan standpoint. Providence, you're probably happy, but from a fan standpoint, that wasn't too exciting.
Definitely not for Bishop Kenny. The only solace you can say in this was it wasn't a running clock type situation. And I think that Coach Martin kind of saw that, and he kind of called dogs off a little bit to make sure he didn't embarrass his opponent.
Right. So now we have some good hoops coming up this next game, right?
Listen, Impact. It's not a whole lot that you can say about Impact. I watched them play Thursday, and I was super impressed with the young man, Ronald Clark.
Yeah.
He just did a little bit of everything. I mean, he was able to control the basketball, score a bunch of points. He set his teammates up. It just was an awesome opportunity to watch him play. The big guy inside, Shaq, it just turned over and just kept going. Fleming Island just didn't have an answer for them at all.
Yeah. Ben Jones has been doing this for a long time. Even back when he was Ed White, he had teams that you just hated facing because they were like a buzzsaw. You know, they were always on you, all full of energy. And if you're not going to play.
Yes.
So these kids know that they have to, if they get the opportunity, they have to get after it. And that's what the Impact does. Beyond being some good basketball players, their energy level is always 5 times more than their opponent.
Well, and I had the opportunity to tell somebody the story about Ben and when he was at Ed White and just how good they played and how good of a coach he is and how motivated he gets his teams to play, definitely. So it's only turned over once he got the Impact, and he has the talent. He has athleticism. He just has a well-rounded team. He has a couple guys that come on the bench that gives him very good minutes as well.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We look forward to seeing this one. I mean, it's gonna be fun. So we're gonna take a little break right now, and then we'll get right back at it in about 20 minutes.
All right, sounds good. We'll do.
All right.
First Baptist Church of Orange Park was founded in 1921. Suffice to say, much has changed in Orange Park, Clay County, and the world since then. Though much has changed in the world, our mission remains the same. We are a church intent on fulfilling that mission and are strategically engaged in our community through partnerships with local schools, sports teams, veterans organizations, and more. We are a family equipping church. We invite you to check us out at firstfam.org or join us in person at 1140 Kingsley Avenue, Orange Park, Florida.